everyone. Here we meet again. My name is Basic. Then I'm still gonna continue on collision handling, which me and my friends did some few examples. We did linear, we did two-pass file creation, we did the separate overflow. Right now I'll continue with the synonym chaining, and then one of my friends will finish with the bucket addressing. So right now I've got a different example. Let's assume we have the following hash table and a file with 10 positions. So since we have a file with 10 positions, we want to start from 0 till 9. Then we have 10, so we have 10 values. So it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So from here, because we assume that we have the following hash table, let's start with our synonym chaining. Then we have our two tables this side. I'll show you how it works. Then firstly, let's check our hash table. We have Arthur, which Arthur is on record position 1. Let's check. On record position 1, we have Arthur. Then we put our Arthur on here. Arthur on record position 1. Let's go. We have Ben. Ben is on 5. Ben on 5. This is Ben on record 5. And then we have we have Charlie. Charlie is on 3. Then 3 we have Charlie. Charlie. Then we have Dan. Dan is on position 5. Then we have a problem here. Dan is on position 5. He is colliding with Ben. Then Dan and Ben collide. We take Ben. Okay, let me see. We have Dan. We take Dan since he's colliding with Ben. We take him to this side. Then we write Ben here. It's our first collision. Ben collided with. No, I made a mistake. It's not Ben this side. We have Dan this side. Dan is the one who collided with Ben. Then this is our Dan. Then it can be shown. Then we have then we have Amy. She's on position 3. Then let's go Amy on position 3. She's colliding with Charlie. Then we take Amy to this other file. Then we have Amy this side. We collided with Charlie. Then we go to Fred. Fred is on position 7. So position 7 is here. We have Fred. There's nothing. Then Fred is here. Red. Therefore we have Gary. Gary is on position 4. On position 4 it's empty. Then our Gary comes here. Oh, Gary. Therefore we have Henry. Henry on 7. Position 7 it's already occupied by a friend. Then we take Henry to the other file. Then Henry is here. Henry, my handwriting is bad, guys. Sorry for that. Then we have Ivan on position 5. Position 5 is occupied by Ben. We take Ivan to the other side. Then we have Ivan this side. It's Ivan. Therefore, let's continue. We have John on position 5 still. Position 5 is occupied here. We have to take John to the other side. The other side we have, okay, we put John here. Here it's John. Okay, now let's check. We are done with everything. So let's check those that have collided. We have 5. It collided with it's Dan collided with Ben. Then we check. On this one, this is our pattern and this is our pattern. We have Ben here. He collided with Dan. Then we use an arrow from Ben to Dan. They collided. We use arrow to show that Ben collided with Dan. Then let's go to another collision that we had. We had this collision of Charlie and Amy. Then we go with Charlie on position 3, and then she collided with Amy. Then we put an arrow. Don't make a mistake. Don't put an arrow this side to put it on the pattern. It goes from here to, or from Charlie to Annie, and it's like this. Therefore, let's check another collision. We had Fred and Henry. So Fred is on position 7, is here. Then we go straight to our pattern. Then it's Fred and Henry. From position 7, Fred to Henry, which is here. So it goes like that. Then let's check if we still have another collision. We have another collision from, okay, we have Ben, Dan, Ivan, and John. Since we have 4 collisions here, then okay, it's gonna go like this. Let's check. From Ben to Dan, right? Then from Dan, since we already made an arrow from here to here, then we're not gonna make an arrow from Ben to, let's check that collision again, from Ivan. It's not gonna go from Ben to Ivan. Then, since you have another collision, you go to the last pattern. It's like this. It's a synonym, right? It's from Ben to Dan. Then from Dan, since Dan collided again with Ivan, it goes from Dan to Ivan like this. From this pattern to this. Therefore, that's how it goes. Let's check if we still have another collision. Yes, we still have another collision from Ivan to John. So, still, you're not gonna go from Ben to Dan, then Ben to Ivan, and Ben to John. It goes like this: Ben, Dan, Ivan. Then from Ivan, you go straight to John. That's how the 4 collision goes from Ben to Dan to Ivan to John. Then let's check another collision if we still have one. 7, it's Fred. From Fred to, let me check if we did that. Or from Fred to Henry, we did that. I don't think we still have another collision. Means we are done with our synonym chaining. It goes like this. Thank you guys for watching my video. You can watch another video on the bucket dressing from my friend. I'm done with the synonym chaining.
Sir?
Yes.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes. You are so slim, sir.